somebody gives him a phone call, he has to be there. He got called one night, he was in Baton Rouge with me, got called, had to drive back to Houston to perform a surgery at 1 o'clock in the morning. So he doesn't really control his time because he's controlled by his patients. But again, that's self-employed, and that you have a limited control, but it's a little bit better. But what this book talks about, guys, is that if you want to really control your time and money, you have to have a business, okay? Anybody ever been to a restaurant lately? A restaurant, I'm sure like Egypt. If there's something wrong with your food, okay, like let's say for instance there's a roach in your hamburger, okay? But if that's probably didn't happen. But if there's something wrong with your food, who do you ask for? The manager. You don't ask for the owner because the business owner is probably not there, right or wrong. The business owner is probably, you know, in Florida hanging out, hunting, fishing, playing golf, relaxing, having a good time, where the managers are running that business, but off of everything bought, who's getting paid? That business owner, right? So again, that's what it talks about, is controlling your time and money, having a business, and becoming an investor. And 80%, guys, 80% of the wealth, 80% of the money in the United States are controlled by business owners and investors. But 80% of people in the United States are employed or self-employed. Isn't that crazy? It's totally flipped. 20% of people in the United States control 80% of the money. And so that's what we teach people how to do, is how to become a business owner and an investor. And I'll be done here in 2 seconds. I'll show you how to do that. So here's the wealthy 1%. So if you say, Blake, I want to be a millionaire, okay? I want to be a wealthy 1% of America. This is how you can do it. You can, number one, you can win the lottery. Anybody in here ever won the lottery before? No? You have, ma'am? Congratulations. Dinner on her, and lunch on her after this, okay? No, but anybody in here ever been struck by lightning? Okay, you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning twice than winning the lottery. Isn't that crazy? So most of you have 2 lightning strikes to go before you're going to hit that lottery. Salespeople, you can be getting into sales and make good money. You can be a CEO or a president of a company, which I know a lot of you probably could eventually do that, but you have to work for a position and a job for a long time in order to do that. And also a doctor or an attorney takes a while, but put the odds in your favor, guys. 74%. So you have a 3 out of 4 better chance of becoming a wealthy American if you are a business owner, if you have a business, if you're growing your own business. And what also this book talks about, guys, and if you'll click to the next slide, not even if you do that full-time, but everybody should start a part-time business of some sort, okay? That's what, you know, Donald, a lot of these motivation, like Miss Lauren was talking about, is to have some type of part-time business that you can fall back on, because a lot of people these days are getting laid off. Businesses are cutting down, jobs are getting cut down. I'm sure we all know people in here that have gotten fired or laid off within the last month or 3 months, something like that. It's because a lot of people are cutting back. And I know people that have worked at a job for 30 years that had a great job, but they just laid them off because they were making too much money. And so that's happening more and more. And so that's why you got to put yourself into a business. This is just our business really quick. You know, our company, Primerica, has been around for 33 years. You click that. We're the largest and most successful growing financial service company in the United States. We teach people how to have a business in the financial service industry. Finances and investing is now one of the most lucrative and highest paid sales and management positions in the United States. And so our company is growing more and more. Our company went public, and now we're a member of the New York Stock Exchange. Our stock has actually doubled over the last 2.5, 3 years. So it just shows the growth of our company. But we teach people within the financial service industry how to have a business. And so that was something I was involved with a lot with basketball and being an athlete, is I was around a lot of professionals that made a lot of money. But do you know that NFL players and NBA players are broke 2 years after they get out of the league? Isn't that crazy? Almost 75%. And they make millions and millions of dollars. 75% of NFL players and 80% of NBA players are broke within 2 to 3 years after they get out of the league, which is incredible. You know why? It's not that they didn't make enough money. What's the problem? They didn't manage their money the right way. And so that's a big reason I got into finance as well, is because I knew a lot of those guys, and I was able to help them with a lot of areas of their finance. You can switch that too. But anyways, this is just our company. You can scroll through that real quick. I'll show you what we do. But we've been around for a long time under the New York Stock Exchange. We're now the largest financial services marketing company in the United States. We are expanding a lot in the area. Samuel will have something at the back that if it's something that you're interested in, if you ever want to look into entrepreneurship, or even if you want to sit down with myself and we'll go to coffee or something like that, and I can teach you about being an entrepreneur. I've been doing this for over 7 years now, and it's been a great thing for me. So again, you can click to that next one, buddy. We market products for all the largest companies. You can just really click through that really quick. But we work, and what we do is our business is one of the fastest growing financial firms, but we've just basically changed our business. We've changed our structure over the last 3 years. We've basically changed our company. And now we broker products for all the largest companies in the financial service industry. And with our company, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you actually can own a franchise through our company without having to pay the franchise fees. Like if you wanted to own McDonald's, you have to pay $1 million up front to own that, okay? Or if you want to own a business here in town or buy a business, it's going to cost a lot of money to do that. And with our company, you can own a franchise through Primerica for nothing, for getting started, building a business, building a clientele, and we'll eventually give you your own basically franchise through the company. But again, if that's something that you guys are interested in, we can talk about that at a later time. But here's kind of what our company does, just showing you really quick about some finances, and we're done. You can just click through that. The main thing a lot of people need, like when I was talking to those athletes, people want to get out of debt. Does anybody know anybody in debt right now? Okay, a lot of people are in debt. A lot of people want to become financially independent. A lot of people, wouldn't it feel good? Imagine if you woke up tomorrow morning and you didn't have to ever worry about money again, right? The biggest reason people stress out is because of money. The number one reason for divorce in America today is financial stress. The number one reason for spouse abuse and child abuse in America today is financial stress. And don't you think it's a big deal that we get rid of that, right? And so that's what we kind of deal with, is we help people so they don't have to stress about money. And so you can click on the next one, buddy. This just shows you the number one thing is how you make your money. Like for instance, a lot of athletes make a lot of great money, but they don't manage it the right way. But also, I know a lot of people that maybe don't make as much money, but they manage it in a great way, and they end up being millionaires in retirement. And go to the next thing here. So we teach people how to manage their money. You'll go again, buddy. As you see right here, we teach people how money works. So our company, we just educate people. And that's ever something that if you're interested in, I can teach you how money works, teach you how to invest and where to invest. We provide a free financial game plan for people. Do you understand a lot of financial companies out there? If you wanted a financial advisor today, usually in Louisiana, you have to pay $500 a month or $1,000 up for financial advice. And you know what the big problem I think with a lot of financial companies out there is they won't even talk to you unless you're willing to invest $100,000 with them. Coming out of college, I was recruited by several companies that told me they didn't want me even talking to a family or an individual that was not willing to invest $100,000 to $200,000. Isn't that crazy? And I think it's a little discriminative too, because a lot of people don't have that kind of money. And when I was 22 coming out of college, I didn't know anybody besides some athletes that had that kind of money. So again, we provide all this for free to families, completely complimentary, if you go, and then we provide the products and services to help them out. And I'll show you a couple different slides, and we'll be on. Click that next one. When we teach people how money works, this is what's great. How many of you in here are around the age of 25? Anybody around the age of 25 or below? Under 25 or under? Okay, great. So in order for you, how many of you think that most of us, 25, probably spend or blow over $100 a month towards different things, okay? Maybe it's towards fast food, shoes, clothing, okay, cell phones, whatever it is, all right? We probably blow $100 a month. Here's what's crazy, guys, is that you're not blowing $100 a month. Over the next 40 years, you're blowing $1 million. And here's what I'll show you. If you invested $1 million, starting at 25 years old, which a lot of you guys are, if you just invested $100 a month consistently and being disciplined, you would have $1 million saved at the age of 65. Isn't that crazy? But how many of you guys know very many millionaires? There's not many out there, but it's not that they didn't have enough money. What is it? That they didn't save and invest properly over their lifetime. So we teach people that if you want to be a millionaire at 65, now I know a lot of us being younger, you're thinking, well, I'll never reach age 65, that's so far away, but it's going to come one day or another. I promise you that, right? I got somebody that's faster than you think, right? And it's going to come quickly, but at the same time, you got to plan in advance for that. Go to the next slide. Now, some of you guys are entrepreneurs. You're going to make some great money. Like I said, a lot of you are going to be successful business owners. If you invest $1,000 a month, and a lot of people say, well, I don't have that. Well, you can eventually make that and work in a business to make that. If you invest that, you can be a millionaire in 20 years. Okay? Anybody like to be a millionaire in 10 years? Okay? You know what that is? You have to invest $4,350 a month in order to be a millionaire in 10 years. That was one of the goals when I got started in this company that I wrote down every day, is that I wanted to be in a position within a year working with this company that I could invest $4 grand every month so I could be a millionaire before I turned 32. And by the grace of God, we're on pace to do that, or even sooner, but it's because I wrote my goals down, I got into a business that I could do that, and I became an entrepreneur, and we teach people how to do the same thing. Last couple things is this. We provide a financial analysis. Like I said, most people don't manage their money. You just click to the next one, buddy. This is the last slide. What we do, and you'll click through all those, we help people save money. A lot of people are overpaying. Any of you guys drive a car? You pay auto insurance? Auto insurance is very expensive in Louisiana, right or wrong. We help people shop insurance rates out to save money there. Also, a lot of people have life insurance. We help them shop those rates out as well, give them the right plans in life insurance. A lot of people have debt. A lot of people are paying way too much to car notes and mortgages and credit cards. People have student loans these days. We're able to help them consolidate those bills and pay off their student loans faster and get out of debt quicker. Also, saving for retirement, just like I showed you how to save. Where would anybody guess where most people save their money or store their money? Any guesses? In a savings account. Exactly right. Savings accounts. Savings accounts are banks. Banks give you, what is it, guys, like 0.7 or 0.5% or lower than that on savings accounts. It would take you 1,000 years to make $1 million in a savings account, okay? Because a lot of people weren't taught at a young age where to invest their money. Where do most people learn things from? Their family and their friends, right or wrong, okay? But the problem with that is, and there's really nothing wrong with that, but the problem is if the family and friends don't know where to put their money or how to invest or how to retire, it's very tough to learn the right way. Like for instance, if you guys wanted to get into good shape and work out, you're not going to go talk to somebody who's overweight. Who are you going to talk to? Like a personal trainer, right or wrong, okay? And I know it's a weird example, but that's how that works, okay? You would talk to somebody like myself. I got like a six-pack, I got some big muscles and everything. You come to talk, no, I'm joking. But no, you go to somebody who's a personal trainer to talk about working out. But that's the same thing. If you want to learn about finances and how to be an entrepreneur, you need to talk to people that are doing that. People like these guys up here that are successful and doing a great job. And like Miss Lorna before, she did an awesome job. And then we help people earn more income. So that's basically what our company does, guys. And I just wanted to kind of give you some just examples of how to get out of debt and how to manage your money, and also just some different insight on how to be an entrepreneur. But just from talking to this group, and I talked to a lot of groups, you guys are a very upbeat, attentive group. And if you have a chance to get into a business and to write down your goals and to be successful, that's what I encourage a lot of you guys to do. Take action as soon as you can. The problem with our generation, the younger generation, is that we procrastinate too much. We say, if we can get something done today, I'm going to get it done tomorrow, right? And that's what I encourage you to do, is that whatever you can get done today, whatever's on your agenda, whatever goals you have, work hard to achieve those things today and start working towards your financial future to achieve your goals and dreams. Go back to wherever you live right now, get back with a friend or whoever it is that you're with, and write some goals down. A lot of people have never written down goals or thought about what they want to accomplish. But again, I'll end like I've started. You guys can achieve any goals that you want to accomplish as long as you work hard, put out the time and effort, and have faith. And like Ms. Lorna said, if you can get a mentor or get somebody working with you that can help you achieve those goals, nobody in the United States, in the history of the United States, has gotten successful by themselves. Everybody has had help in some way, form, or fashion. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Do not be afraid to get a mentor or a leader that can help you achieve whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And if there's something that you're interested in, if you need my help, Samuel has a thing in the back of the room that you can jot your name and phone number down. Or if it's anything that you're interested in, we can help you with entrepreneurship. I can teach you about a lot of different things that I've learned through the future. And there's just a little list down there you can jot down before you leave out of here today. But y'all have been a great group. I really appreciate y'all's time.